Hi, everyone. This is our first lesson in our new online format. We're going to talk about buying advertising, paid advertising, the paid portion. We didn't get to that before spring break. We kind of got derailed with the coronavirus canceling school stuff. So here we are. We're going to finish this up. And this week we'll also talk about sales promotion. But today, buying advertising. I used to sell advertising, so this is near and dear to my heart. But also, advertising works, and even in the era of social media and being able to do a lot of this stuff on a limited budget, TV still works, newspaper can work, billboards work. The thing is, know your target audience. That's the biggest thing in advertising, is to know where your target audiences get their information. And I will tell you what, to explain the picture of Jack Nicholson in The Shining, the reason why that's on the page is that once you start advertising, every ad rep in town is going to start chasing you. But you need to be prepared with your own information. So know where your target audience gets their information. So when that newspaper ad rep starts chasing you down, you can say, no, my target audience does not read the paper, or no, my target audience does not watch Lifetime movies. So know that. Also, don't buy what you like unless you are the target audience. Because just because you love Hallmark Christmas movies does not mean that your target audience of cotton growers in West Texas likes Hallmark movies. So know what your audience likes. And you may have to do some of your own research to get that information. It's not about you. It's about your target audience. So provide the message that's going to appeal to them in the place where they are. Meet your audience where they are. So there's a lot of information out there. So Rentrack is a new-ish company that if you have Dish or some of the other cable systems, DirecTV, Rentrack is embedded in your cable box, and they are tracking what you're watching. They don't know who's watching, but they know that your TV is on and that it is watching Grey's Anatomy or a Lifetime movie or whatever. Nielsen has information. Nielsen, I am not a fan of their research anymore. It's a little dated. I think Rentrack's information is much more up to date, much more accurate. Another group, ABM Agrimedia, that information is publicly available, but that's where do farmers get their information? That information is out there. National Association of Farm Broadcasting, they also conduct research, and that information is out there and available for you to use. So here we go. If you're trying to hit ag producers, 76% of farm radio listeners are operation decision makers. So there's all sorts of information that they have out there, and you can conduct your own research and get that information yourself. You can also, you can purchase Rentrack data. You can collect your own data. Your ad rep for, the TV station or the ag magazine or High Plains Journal, they'll provide you with data. They have information, but their information is going to say that they're the best and they have the most viewers and blah, blah, blah. So take their information, use it. They can be a really helpful source, but don't take them at their word. They're in the business to sell, and they can be very helpful, and they can be a good partner in helping you decide where to spend your money. But do your own research and get your own information. And in the coming slides, I've got some interesting creative that I've got on these pages. And, they're just up here to spark some creative genius in you. So things that you need to know and things that your ad reps can provide for you. They can provide viewership information. They can provide readership in key demographics, viewership, readership, and key programming. They have their site information, and get an ad rep that you trust, and they will provide you with accurate information. Two things that you need to know when purchasing advertising: reach and frequency. Reach is the number of people that are going to see your message within a designated time period. Frequency is the number of times you will touch each person with your message. So reach, number of eyeballs, frequency, how many times. Know that you're not going to reach all the people, and you're not going to reach all the people in a month. And reach without frequency is wasted money. So if you reach 99% of the people one time, that's not enough. So going for something like 80% of the people 10 times, that's pretty decent reach and frequency. You're not going to catch everybody. Good creative is a part of any effective ad campaign. So you start with how many people can I reach? The creative is the next step. So do your research, know what's going to make your target audience want to buy the product or service that you're selling. What's going to make them want to volunteer? What will make them want to donate? What will make them want to attend your university? And plan your messages around that. Good creative takes some time, and those of you who are designers know that good creative takes good time. Don't be afraid to be creative, and if you have the time, run some tests on your advertising. Whatever ads you do, billboards, magazine ads, TV, test them. Have people look at them and make sure that they're going to do what you wanted to do. Know that just because you start running ads, your customers aren't going to just show up. And this was something that I dealt with when I sold TV ads. Well, we ran our ad in Grey's Anatomy last night and nobody showed up today. Well, you have to let your ad schedule do its thing. So let it. Decide on when you're going to evaluate the effectiveness of your campaign. I like to give things 3 months at least, maybe even 6. That might even be better. And then collect your data. So what was your goal? Did you want to increase sales? Did you want to increase awareness? Collect that data and then adjust your ad campaign. You can do your creative yourself because we trained you, and we trained you to be creative, and we trained you to do some fun and neat things with your messaging. You guys can take your own pictures. You can shoot your own video. You can design, you can edit, you can do all of these things yourself. So I'm not saying you shouldn't use an ad agency. Ad agencies do a wonderful job, but they're expensive. So you can help your company, your future employer, by doing a lot of these things yourself. Look for efficiency. So, here I have 2 photos of sticker prices at the grocery store. So, we have a small bottle of soy sauce for $1.74 and a larger bottle for $3.69. The smaller one is 17 cents per ounce. The larger one is 18 cents per ounce. Basically the same price, okay, when we start looking at per ounce. Look at price per point. That's what you should look at. So there may be a $2,000 monthly ad contract, but how much are you paying per person? Price per point, per percentage point is what you're looking at. So if you've got a $4,000 a month contract, you might be paying $1 per point. So, whereas with the cable contract, it might be $1,000 and you're actually paying $4 per point. That's actually more expensive because it's costing you $4 to reach 1% of the people versus $1 to reach 1% of the people. So look, price per point. And that's something when you are in charge of purchasing your organization's advertising, ask. So on this package, what is my price per point? And if they can't answer that question, find a new rep. Big key takeaway. It's about the audience, not you. Meet your audience where they are. Purchase your ads where your audience is going to see them, not the places you like. And so just because you get all of your information from social media does not mean your target audience is going to. So look to see where they are, and that's where your ad dollars should go. Reach and frequency. How many people am I going to reach with this and how often? And then, of course, price per point. How much does it cost to get 1 percentage point of my target audience? And that is all I have to say about paid advertising, but I have a few things in the discussion board for you all to add too.